Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, guys. Right, so we are going through Surah al-Qasas. Now, actually, before I actually continue, what I want to know from you guys is, I want to know which part of this series do you really benefit from. So, is it the grammar side of it? Is it the translation side of it? Is it the, annotations, the drawings? Is it me? On a joke. What aspect of it do you guys benefit from? So I can have an idea and I can maybe, continue that and focus more on that. So let me know, inshallah. And maybe I'll even put a poll in the corner then. I think I might put a poll in the corner. Right, so Lola. Lola means if not for. Like if not for. If it was not for this. Yeah, if it wasn't for this. Tusiba is from asaba, yusibu, musibatan, which means, something calamity, something affliction, something really affects you. Musiba is a disaster, calamity. Qaddamat, qaddama, yuqaddimu, to put forward, right? To put something forward. Qaddama, yuqaddimu. Rabbana is our Lord. Lawla, this lawla doesn't mean the same one as the previous. This is if only, right? That you wish for something. Arsalta, you should know that. Nattabi, ittaba'a, yattabi'u, ittiba', which means to follow carefully in something. Follow carefully. Ayat, you guys should know that. Alright. Lawla is shart. An is harf nasiba or masdariya. An tusibahum fi'l plus the maf'ul bihi, and musibatun is fa'il. Okay, what I want you to tell me is, what sigha is musibatun? Let me see if you guys can work this out. What sigha is it? What form or word is it? Is it an ism maf'ul? Is it ism fa'il? Is it a masdar? Let me know what you guys think. Bima, bi is jar. Ma is mawsul. And qaddamat is fi'l. Aydihim. So qaddamat fi'l. And aydihim is mudaf. And mudaf ilayhi put together becomes the fa'il. Right, fi'l plus the fa'il. Right, so there you have it. Sila. Okay, all that becomes sila of mana. Okay, mawsul, sila put together becomes majroor. Fa is ataf. Right, so all of that is ma'tuf alayhina. Okay, an tusibahum. Yaqulu is fi'l plus the fa'il. Rabbana is mudaf ilayhi. Right, that becomes munada. And then the nida, ya nida is hidden. Ya Rabbana. That's why it's mansub. Lawla is what we call harf tahdid. Arsalta is fi'l plus the fa'il. Ilayna is jar majroor. And then you have rasulan, and all that put together becomes the, actually that's muta'alliq to arsalta. Right, so ba jar is muta'alliq to tusib over there. Just because I forget. Rasulan is the maf'ul bihi. Right, all that becomes jumla fi'liya khabariya. Fa is sabab. Nattabi' is, you have an hidden here. Okay, so fa an nattabi'a. Right, so fi'l plus fa'il. Ayatika mudaf ilayhi becomes the maf'ul bihi. Right, and then again that becomes jumla fi'liya khabariya. Right, and that becomes ma'tuf alayhi. Waw is ataf. Nakuna is fi'l plus the fa is ism rather than fa'il, ism. Min is a jar. Okay, now all of this is the ma'tuf. Actually, forget that. Min is jar, mu'minin is majroor. Jar majroor muta'alliq to thabitun. Thabitan rather, thabitina. Khabar. All that becomes the khabar of nakun. And then all of this becomes the ma'tuf. Right, so that's basically all that put together. Ma'tuf plus the ma'tuf alayhi becomes masdar mu'awwal with an. Right, masdar mu'awwal. Bita'wil masdar, like to say. Bita'wil masdar. And then all of this from Rabbana all the way to the end is the maqula, i.e. maf'ul bihi of yaqulu. Right, and then all that becomes a jumla fi'liya, khabariya, yaqulu, all the way to the end. And then all of this up to there is the ma'tuf fayaqulu. And that's the ma'tuf alayhi. So ma'tuf plus the ma'tuf alayhi becomes the mubtada. And the khabar is mawjood. It's hidden. It's generally hidden like that. Mawjood. So it's like lawla an tusibuhum musibatun bima qaddamat aydihim, all this at end, mubtada. If it wasn't for a calamity befalling them because of what their hands have done, and then them saying all of this. If it wasn't for all of this, present. So an tusibahum is mubtada, mawjudun is the khabar. So you usually have the khabar hidden in a lawla sentence, right? The khabar is usually kind of like hidden. I don't know if you've heard of the hadith, lawla an ashqa ala ummati. So lawla an ashqa ala ummati mawjudun la amartum bis siwak. So the mawjudun is hidden here. All right. Right, now lawla also requires a jawab now. So in other words, if it wasn't for this, this would have happened. Yeah, so if it wasn't for lawla an tusibahum musibatun, this would have happened. In fact, what's hidden here is lama arsalnaka. We wouldn't have sent you. That's what's hidden. Lama arsalnaka. We wouldn't have sent you. Yeah, so this is a very sort of like interesting ayah that the scholars discuss. It's very, very, you can say, problematic with the tarkeeb wise and the meaning as well. So rather than the tarkeeb, the meaning wise, scholars have debated how the meaning, right? So this is why, lots of things have been written on this. And I don't want to go into all the different possibilities, but I'm just focusing on tarkeeb here. But just for future reference, this is like a good ayah to check up whether you want to see how good a tafseer is. Sometimes like someone gives you a tafseer or translation and you want to check whether this guy knows what he's doing. This is one of the ayahs to check. Okay, lama arsalna is jawab of lawla. Alright, so all of that lawla to the end is the shart, and then lama arsalnak, we wouldn't have sent you. Okay, is the shart. And there you have it. That's the tarkeeb of this. Okay, now let's have a go at translation now. So lawla, it means if only. If it wasn't, or so not if only, if it wasn't for. Tusibahum, that it befell you, right? So rub that out. That befell you, that befell a calamity. If it wasn't for bima due to what qaddamat, put forward their hands. Yeah, put forward their hands. So in other words, lawla an tusibahum, if it wasn't for calamity befalling them because of what their hands had put forward, فَيَقُولُ, therefore then they say, رَبَّنَا, O our Lord, lawla, why, or if only, right? Why? So why didn't this happen for? If only this had happened. Arsalta, you sent ilayna, to us, a rasul, and a messenger, فَنَتَّبِعَ, so that we could have followed ayatika, so that we could have followed your signs, وَنَكُونَ, and we could have been, or we can be, it's supposed to be like we could have been, from the believers. From the believers. So what is it saying? So the ayah is saying this, that Allah is saying, lawla an tusibahum musibatun, if it wasn't for a musibah afflicting them because of what their hands had done. In other words, when people do bad on earth, what happens is a calamity comes to them and it affects them. So lawla an tusibahum, if it wasn't for calamities affecting people as a consequence of what their hands have done, of the crimes that they have committed. فَيَقُولُ, and then they turn around to Allah and they say, Oh our Lord, Ya Allah, لَوْلَا أَرْسَلْتَ إِلَيْنَا رَسُولًا, if only you had sent to us a messenger, فَنَتَّبِعْ آيَاتِكَ, and then we could have followed your signs and we could have been believers, right? If it wasn't for all of this, Allah wouldn't have sent a messenger. Allah wouldn't have sent the Prophet ﷺ. Right? But Allah has sent the Prophet ﷺ because now they don't have an excuse. Like they can't turn around and say, Oh Allah, why did this happen to us for? How come, I ended up here? How comes I was punished? How comes I was... No. So now you don't really have an excuse now because Allah has sent the messenger. So if it wasn't for all of this, Allah wouldn't have sent the messenger. If there was no test on earth, if there was no calamities, nothing like that, Allah would not have sent a messenger. But Allah has put all of this test there, and part of that is that Allah sends a messenger for the people to respond to. So, okay, anyway, have a go at this for next week then. So, this is the one for next lesson. فَلَمَّا جَاءَهُمُ الْحَقُّ مِنْ عِنْدِنَا قَالُوا لَوْلَا أُوتِيَ مِثْلَ مَا أُوتِيَ مُوسَى أَوَلَمْ يَكْفُرُوا بِمَا أُوتِيَ مُوسَى مِنْ قَبْلُ قَالُوا سِحْرَانِ تَظَاهَرَا وَقَالُوا إِنَّا بِكُلٍّ كَافِرُونَ. Jazakumullah khair. Thank you very much, guys. And let me know, like I said in the beginning of the lesson, let me know what you guys think of these videos and which part of the videos interest you a lot. Like, which part have you really benefited from? So, Jazakumullah khair. Thank you very much for everything. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much to all my patrons. Jazakumullah khair. Alhamdulillah. You know, with all of your support, with all of your efforts and your encouragement and motivation, alhamdulillah, this channel has reached where it has today. And there's so much left that I want to do, and there's editing, and there's, you know, trying to start new projects as well and get other people involved so that I can focus on producing content. So, you know, if you guys want to become patrons and you want to support this channel, then check out the link in the description. Inshallah, there's also videos available for those who are patrons in the Patreon itself that I don't put on my normal YouTube channel. So if you guys want to check that out, inshallah, links in the description, like I said. And Jazakumullah khair, share it with other people. Let me know what you guys think as well. And Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.